Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, David Peterson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Siri going back on it. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And misses inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and that is the inning. Back here in Queens, and now here's the starter for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. A massive home run. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Here's Jesse Winker. And that is out of play.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Kicks and fires. Hard hit to third. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Win right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Mark Vientos will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
And that one is inside. Ball. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Working through some struggles lately. And the slider just misses.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 6, catcher
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Outside. Full count, 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Nootbaar tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And that quickly 2 away. Brendan Donovan now at the plate.
Donovan.
And now 2-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. That one lifted to left. Donovan sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Contreras now.
Contreras.
That one outside. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. McNeil gets it to first. That's the 1st out in the top of the 4th.
Now
Here's
batting,
Nolan Gorman.
second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
2-1 now. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom four, and now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
There's a strike. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here's Juan Soto. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So a man at first. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one popped up right side. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's two away. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Mason Wynn digs in now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
Designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
No, that's down. Ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit.
Fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Nope, that's in.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One out. Runner at second. Jeff McNeil stands in. Slice the other way and foul. Nimmo, the runner at second with one away. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Butto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Victor Scott getting ready to hit.
Center fielder Victor Scott.
That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
Butto with a move to first. Scott back on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball 3. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, run down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Slides, but it gets by him. Scott headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Hot shot to third. Lindor retired. And now the DH, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
1 down, base is empty. And that's outside.
That's outside. Ball.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. This one high in the air to left center. Donovan under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
seventh. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
72.
Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Nolan
Leading
Arenado.
off for St. Louis, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count
Now
kind of
batting,
tells you that that's the
catcher,
pitch he has the
Ivan
most confidence
Herrera.
in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now here is Ivan Herrera. And that misses. Ball 3.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Mason
2
Wynn.
down, nobody on. Here are the top half of inning number 7. And a slider misses down and away. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if
Up
you're out on the
next for the
mound. You can't let it
Cardinals, the
affect you going
designated hitter,
forward. You've got to
Jordan
get out of the
Walker.
inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
On the ground to short, Lindor slings it across, and that is the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan
Now
Fernandez.
pitching for St. Louis, number 64, Ryan Fernandez.
Here's the third
Leading
baseman,
off
Mark
for the
Vientos.
Mets, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
That one missed.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Two and one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. Here's
Now
a catcher
batting,
to hit,
catcher,
Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Late swing, fouled off. In the air, right field. Nootbaar sizes this one up, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Danny Young.
Pinch hitter coming on, Alec Burleson. He represents the go-ahead run. Out there to center, and that'll get down for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Just a simple, soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
And now, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a ball. And a big swing and a miss. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Brendan Donovan.
And a count 1-2. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And he chases that one. That's out number 2. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
And that's downstairs and outside. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Steps on the bag for the force. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Now into the ball game on defense, Michael Hellman. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 13.
Now on the bump, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
JoJo Romero.
Brandon Nimmo
Leading
up now for the Mets.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Count is full.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs. Runner at first. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. First offering. Runner goes. And the count 1-2. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Double play ball to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they roll this one. Substitution being made at first. On the pinch run, Luis Angel Acuna. So up next for New York, Jose Siri. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Now batting,
Jesse Winker will hit next.
Jesse Winker.
Way outside, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs. Bases full. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Nope.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that will end the inning. Now into the game, Luis Angel Acuna. He'll play second.
Second base, number 2, Luis Angel Acuna. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's Nolan
Leading
Arenado.
off for St. Louis, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
That one misses. Ball 2. Just missed.
Outside.
Hard hit right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Ivan Herrera. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now
that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Jordan Walker. 2 on, 1 out. That one the other way. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. He'll still come home with it. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here is Michael Hellman. Fouls one off, 2-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto makes the play. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Cardinals, right fielder,
and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you...
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
First baseman, Pete
and next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Down and in, moved his feet. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Digging in, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long